Yeah, it was a good night of boxing this past Saturday with Manny Pacquiao defeating Adrien Broner. It was a nice night. You know, it was live. You felt like everybody was into boxing this Saturday. You felt like a lot of people was talking about this fight. Everybody was looking forward to seeing this fight. Whether you like Manny Pacquiao, whether you like Adrien Broner, it was a good event. You know, of course, it was an exciting. It was not an exciting undercard. It was not an exciting main event. But it is what it is. You get what you get. Those guys laid their life on the line, and we got entertained somewhat. But, and I don't want to speak about the obvious. We all know Adrien Broner lost. It was not a beatdown. The way people's, you know, I think everybody's so into Manny Pacquiao, and they love the comeback or Cinderella story or things of that nature. But I'm not going to talk about the obvious, and I'm not going to talk about, you know, there's videos out there with Adrien Broner in the post fight interview where, yes, he does sound delusional, and the way he said, I beat Manny Pacquiao. We all know you lost to Manny Pacquiao, but it's not a beat down. It's something that your stocks go low or anything of that nature. Now, but one thing that Adrien Broner did make sense, and that I was kind of irritated from not even about the fight, but even just leading to the fight, just the promotion about this fight, that it just had Mayweather written all over it. It just had Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather 2 all over it. It just the question that the media was asking. I didn't even like the questions that was opposed to Floyd Mayweather during the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, didn't we just witness Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather? Didn't we just witness that it was a boring, it was the robbery of the century? And now I'm not casting it on Mayweather, because we all know, any boxing fans know, hardcore boxing fans know what was going to happen that night and how Mayweather was going to outclass him and teach him a boxing lesson. We all know that. The hardcore boxer knew this. But the casual seems like they just don't want to understand the sport of boxing. They just don't want to. They just want to come around when there's like a big event or whatever. The media gets into it. And all of a sudden, you know, even the media is not even into boxing like that. The American media is not into boxing like that. So it's just like when you have Stephen A. Smith, you know, commenting on boxing. Y'all don't talk about boxing the whole year. You know what I'm saying? They only want to talk about boxing if you're not dealing with couple dudes for the Al Heyman camp, really. You know, whatever Max Kellerman is dealing with, y'all deal with it. But anyway, one thing that is true, that is that it was a disservice for Adrien Broner. It was a disservice for the fight. It was a disservice to the build-up. These people want to, Manny Pacquiao really don't want to answer these questions. Floyd Mayweather don't really want to answer these questions. Really? Y'all really, it's like Mayweather's looking at sitting back and saying, y'all really want me to rob the bank again? Y'all just throwing money at me? Y'all just can't see me that I'm already good? Y'all just want to throw money at me, like, for real? I'm not even trying to rob the bank. Y'all just want me to go to the bank and just take all the money and go out with a smiling face and y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all just want to give me the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to see, hardcore boxing fans do not want to see Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather 2. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see a 42 versus 41-year-old. We don't want to see that. We don't. And these casuals got to stop leading the sport of boxing. Us people that are hardcore boxing fans need to be the one talking for the sport, because we keep this alive. Not even the media. Not even the media is into boxing like that. We got independent media. We have the you know who they are, and they do a good job. And they do a good job of following the boxing and making sure that we up to date with the boxing. Because if it wasn't for the guys like the Boxing Voice and the Egos and the Boxing Nations and the Ellies, you gotta give credit to these guys, because they do keep the boxing relevant for the public like us and for the hardcore fans. Because if it wasn't for them, we won't be getting it from the mainstream media. But we gotta stop letting these casuals really dictate what boxing, you know, the state of boxing. Now, it was true. It was a disservice. It was a disservice. You know, I don't want to hear about no Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather 2. I don't want to see that, and I don't want to hear about it. And hardcore boxing fans don't want to hear about it, don't want to see it either. So quit talking about it, mainstream. Quit talking about it, casual. How about you take your time and learn what's at stake at boxing? What's the status of boxing? Look at the champions. Look at the champions that's out there. Look at the young. Everybody's in their prime. Let's talk about these new young guns. And that was the reason why I did kind of feel like I wanted Adrien Broner to win, because I wanted to be something fresh. Manny Pacquiao, how much more can he give to the sport of boxing? How much is going to be there? Because whoever, he's in a win-win situation. If he loses, he's still a legend. But since the question is opposed, I say Manny Pacquiao should fight the real WBA champion, because the way they was promoting, he was a champ, the WBA champ, damn, it made me feel like Showtime. Do you forget about this guy named Keith Thurman? How about Manny Pacquiao, if you do want to pass the torch, how about you do fight the real WBA champion, Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman been calling y'all out since 2014, 13, whatever, when he was calling out the world of boxing. I believe that's a good pass of the torch. That's a good fight for Manny Pacquiao, and that's a good fight for Keith Thurman. I think he deserved it. So that's my take. You let me know what you feel about it.